Behind me here at Brussels Motor Show is the brand new Kia EV6 Facelift 2025. I didn't have time to review it and to present you, but I think it definitely deserves the attention because it comes with so many new stuff, and in this video I will try to present you kind of all the new stuff, but I hope I can get the car also for a proper review and test drive soon, so stay close for more information. Now, first of all, from my point of view, I think this is one of the most interesting electric car in this class. As you probably know, Kia make fantastic cars. They have extended warranty, and this Kia EV6 is a great option if you want to move in this electric world. So why not? Let me present you, and then we'll talk about also the exterior, interior, and then we'll take the conclusion together in the end. I want to start with the technical data. I will give you also some information about what have been changed to the car. So I will really like to somehow compare it with the previous version. I think will make more sense. So it's based practically on the same platform, eGMP, but the difference here that it comes with a bigger battery. Before was 77.4, now it's 84 kilowatt hour battery. So basically, if I'm not wrong, this is kind of the same battery. They present it like 84 kilowatt hour, but I think it's the same usable 77.4 kilowatt hour battery. It says also that it has a little bit more extended range, so from 475 kilometer, now 494 kilometer, now depend on the version as well, but they improve also a little bit the range. Now probably the efficiency of the car have been improved also with this new facelift. I didn't find the number for the drag coefficiency. Probably they improved the drag coefficiency, that way have been improved with around 20 kilometer the range. Now we have charging port CCS DC, but in North America it comes with an EACS. The Americans, United States, if they will buy the car, they can charge it also at Tesla superchargers and so on. So it's a much bigger advantage now if they will decide to go with this EV6. Now, another important thing is that the maximum charging power, it's 350 kilowatt in DC, one of the fastest electric car charging car on the market. If you want to charge it in AC, you can charge it at 11 kilowatt hour. Also, it comes with level 2 autonomous driving, and comes with the latest technology in terms of safety feature. Also comes as a rear-wheel drive or as all-wheel drive. 229 horsepower for the rear-wheel drive version, 350 Newton meters, and for the all-wheel drive performance version, it comes with 325 horsepower and 605 Newton meters. It's pretty powerful. Another thing to point out is that the architecture of the battery of the electrical system, it's an 800 volt architectural system, the same system that it shares with Kia EV9, for example, and that means it has this 350 kilowatt charging speed in DC. That means in 18 minutes you can charge it from 10 to 80%. This is just impressive from my point of view. Also, it comes with vehicle to load, which is quite impressive. So the car is capable to send electricity to other electronics as well. So this is kind of a trend these days where the car can send also electricity. Other important thing is that the front end and the rear end have been changed. So because it's a facelift, we have a new redesigned fascia. So you can see right now it has these LED tail lights and the light bar that goes across the front of the car. In this star map, they call it daytime running light. Really interesting. And also the grille and the bumper have been redesigned on the lower end. Let me go a little bit closer and show you right now, or maybe let me take a tour around the car so you can see a little bit better, and then we will go inside. So from my point of view, it's kind of the same shape, but much more aggressive, much more attractive, with a few changes that make the car look much better. And also, you know, they always learn from the mistakes. So if before the car was already good, but you know, they see what they should change, they see what wasn't working so good, and they see what can be improved. And the second facelift always on the cars is much better than the previous one. If we look at the front, pretty aggressive. They changed this daytime running light with this new design. Really interesting, kind of a star idea. Then you have those LED adaptive headlamps down here, some black glossy, really interesting design on the bumper, really aggressive like they use us with. And you can see here it has this active cooling right now. Everything is closed here, but they will open to allow the air go inside in this area on the grill to cool down the battery around this area. And then you have the radar here for all that emergency brake, adaptive cruise control, all that safety features. It comes with 6 sensors. You can see the first one is here on the side. Other than that, you have this light bar that goes across the front of the car, but only on the top of the range version. This is the GT line version, because you can see on the other one, this is the normal version, it doesn't have that LED light bar in the front, and also the bumper, it's much more simple, much more sleeker, but here it's much more aggressive, and you have also this black glossy design with those elements that comes out a little bit. And other than that, Kia badge on the front, writing the letters. The price, at least here in Belgium, for this GT line version with 229 horsepower rear-wheel drive, start at 62,890. You can also read it, 20-inch rims, and the final price will be 64,000. You have also some discount for the salon here at Motor Show. Pretty cool, right? Going to the rims, you can see 20-inch rims here, the 21, right? So those are the new rims. Let me check. Yeah, because they say that, yeah, they are the 21. So they say that they come with new rims. So those are the new rims. You can see this new style design. We see it also on EV9. So they kind of share this design on other models as well. They are not super aerodynamic. I was expect to be a little bit more closer, you know, to somehow improve the aerodynamic. And also on the other version, the standard version, are more close. So I will definitely go with those rims. Why is that? Because those are much more aerodynamic, and those are the, let me see, 19-inch rims. I will go with the 19-inch one because they are much better to improve the aerodynamic efficiency and also better comfort, because you have more gummy than the other ones. But the other ones look a little bit better on the car, yeah, but this one are much more efficient. And this one here is the, which version? Is the Business Plus version, right? And the price for this is 57,000. There's not a big difference between those two. Probably I will go with the other one. And if you look at the front end, it's much more simple. You can see the down bumper, it's the difference. If you look at that one, it's much more aggressive, the bumper in the back. And this one, the normal model, it's a little bit more sleeker, simple, but I like this one too. Surprisingly, I like it. Otherwise, the tail lights are the same. Man, the back end looks so good. I like the lines. I like the way it looks. I always like this car from the beginning when they release it. And by the way, talking about the rims, on the rear, you have those brake discs. Yeah, and they are ventilated brake discs. And on the front, ventilated brake discs, quite bigger, and normal brake calipers there. Up on the roof, you have a panoramic glass roof. You have radio antenna. I love this spoiler. One of my favorite spoiler. Extended on the side here, pretty cool. The same as on the previous version. Tinted windows, black glossy between the windows. Also tinted windows on the side. Really nice transition here. You can see the good quality around these edges, so they definitely make good quality cars. The Koreans, they are pretty good. Kia writing, LED taillights on the rear. That comes quite nice in the back. Here is the turning signal in this area. EV6 LED lights on the number plate, the reverse camera. Here you have the 6 sensors on the rear, light reflectors, and black glossy on the bumper. And here is the fog lamp, and quite nice design. Pretty simple. I try to be a little bit faster because these guys want to clean the car. So yeah, it's kind of hard to do it in the salon, but sometimes, yeah, you have to do it like that. What I like very much and what I find it interesting, they still keep those protectors for the wheels, but they somehow put it inside. They make a different design on them. So if you look from here, you can see them. So they are kind of hide inside and also painted in the same color as the car. So it's blending with the design of the car. And also this gray color, it fit quite nice with the black glossy, which came down there on the down skirt, where you have also some kind of plastic to protect the car in this area, and also in the front, the same approach. So yeah, overall, this is the exterior. Also in the front here, you have the front camera, because it comes with 360 degrees camera. You can see the mirrors. Man, the mirrors have such an interesting design. And you can see the black come here on the A-pillar, continuing around the windows. Quite nice approach. And then look at the mirror. It's so interesting here, the design, and it's so big. It's really big. Here you have the camera. I don't think it's super efficient to have such a big mirrors, but in terms of design, it looks really interesting. And then big mirror glass with blind spot technology there. This is the handle, by the way. This is the way you open the door. In terms of quality, the doors sound good, same as before. Really good quality. Nothing to complain about that. By the way, here is the charging port on this side, so you can charge the car right here in this area, AC, DC. And also press this button, close this flap back. Quite nice. Going in the trunk, it's basically the same trunk, only that it's electric. So yeah, let me try to open it. I don't think it works. Need a little bit of help. So up here you have the button to open and close the trunk handle. Big entrance. Wow, it's pretty big. I almost forget how big it is. Wow, it's definitely huge. So you can fit in big items, some plastic, almost a flat floor here, some storage space down here under this 12-volt port, LED. You can fold down the seats from here, which is super useful. Also from here, down here you have some kind of a storage space. Not too much, but you have some storage space down there. And also if you want to fold down the seats, I will show you right now. You can see it that it goes all the way down, almost 90 degrees, almost 100% flat floor, which is very useful. Now, I'm not going to go too much into detail because you already probably know the car. Oh, now this need a little bit of help. So I don't know why it doesn't want to close automatically. So I help it a little bit. So let me put back the seats to show you how much space you have here. So you have this handle, you have to help it a little bit. Basically, I need my both hands right now. So stay there for a while until I put it back, just like that. And then the other one, oh man, I have to go on the other side. So come with me on the other side. Let me go on the other side, stay here. Now I open the door and put this back. You have to pull it. You need two hands all the time. You need two hands. And I come back there. Before we go inside, on the door here, you have one window from one piece. You have plastic here. Here you have leather everywhere. Only from up here you have plastic, but here is leather. It's this synthetic leather here. Also here you have plastic, but it's in white. Look good. And also some ambient light in the door bands. So here you have some storage space. The button for heated seats to position. The button for the windows. Meridian surround system, sound system, and here you have the speaker, some plastic with aluminum plate at the entrance, huge entrance. It's super practical. The car always, this EV6 was super compact, super practical, huge space inside the car, and you will see it in the second when I go there, and you can see the seats and the interior from this angle. The seats look great. You have plenty of space on the legs. It's a flat floor there, so it's huge amount of space here. Also you have a socket here, guys. Look at this. This is a socket. So you can definitely open it up. And here you have also the possibility to charge your laptop. It's also illuminated. Here you have a combination of leatherette with this microfiber suede material. Also you have Isofix. You can install two child seats. And here we have two cup holders with leather. So great. Behind the front seat, some plastic storage space. I wish, although this plastic to be some stuff material. I don't like too much the plastic behind the seats, but it's fine. Going inside, also on the B pillar, you have these vents. No wonder why the car is so expensive, because it has so many cool features that you don't find. You find it only on Audi A6, for example. It has this kind of technology and this kind of space and this kind of trunk space. And look at this. I just go inside the car, close the door, and look at the space on my knees. Man, it's like, oh, it's a huge space. Can stretch just a little bit the legs under the front seat, but man, it's such a big amount of space. And on the head I have like almost 5 fingers. It's a little bit less, or 4 fingers if I stay straight. Also, I don't have my knees too high here. Usually in most of the cars, electric cars, you have your knees up. No, here is not the case, which is great. Good visibility around the windows, big windows. You have a handle, you have a hook, you have LED lights up here, and also the roof quality, it's great. You have this panoramic glass roof, which you can open it from here, just like that. So you can also open it completely, but you can also make some light. I think it's better. No, I don't want to open it. And you can see right now it's open completely. I don't want to open it. I want to open only this curtain. The seats, it's kind of almost in my driving position. And in the back here, you have super space. You can go in the middle. And also here, if I remember well, usually you should have some USB ports. Oh my God, I don't have any USB. Why not? That's a big surprise. That's something that is missing. Some USB ports there. Ah, I know why. Because they put it here in the seat on the side. I almost forget that. And also here. So you have the USB here and here. Now it makes sense. So down there is nothing. But now, anyway, in the middle here, it's softer. And I like that. On the back, it's a little bit stiffer. So the back is stiffer. But the surprising part is that I have... What? I have like more space here than on the side. What? Strange. Stretch your hand completely, stretch the hand completely, a lot of space on my knees, incredible, and I can play with my legs. So space inside Kia EV6, it's fantastic, guys. So I mean, if you need space, if you need a compact car like that, and you need a compact car with plenty of space, this one will be a great option. Now, going in the front, look at the dashboard. Ooh, beautiful dashboard. It's changed a little bit, the new steering wheel, new layout, also the software is new. The dashboard layout look gorgeous with all that physical button, the practicality, ergonomy is good, and also it looks pretty futuristic. So yeah, let's go in the front. They turn on the lights, the music here. Probably I will insulate my voice so will sound a little bit different, so in case it sounds different or strange, keep in mind that plenty of music is playing right now. One big window from one piece, visibility is great. Here in the front it's a different story because now here we have like leather around, not leather, but it's kind of a ecological leather around here, and here the same, or maybe here is like a rubber and here is ecological leather around this area. This is the handle. You have two buttons to save the seat's position, electric adjustable mirrors, button for the windows, and also lock, child lock, and windows lock. And down here on the ground you can see an LED light that comes from under the door, so it's projected on the ground. Also at the entrance, again, you have this plate with aluminum speaker, aluminum pedals. Here you have the fuse box. Here you have electric adjustable seats, plus you press this button and the seats will kind of go in a relaxing position. You just press it for 3 seconds and then it goes all the way on the back in a relaxing position, just like that, to give you that amazing relaxation when you stay at charging stations, or you can even sleep here for a while you're waiting for someone, which is super cool. Also entrance big, as in the back, huge entrance here. Also you can see the seats are lovely, to be honest. They are super comfy. I sit on them and they are really comfortable with suede here, side support, pretty cool. Also the headrest, it's a little bit too much on the front. I wish this headrest to be a little bit more in the back, probably around here was much better. Anyway, here you have some buttons for the brightness of the screen. You can turn it on and off. And here you have the button for the open the charging port. Here is the trunk, electronic handbrake, traction control. This is the vents, which feel fine. And also here you have an interesting trim close to those screens on the dash, but it's basically plastic around here. And here you have an interesting, nice trim design, which is a little bit softer, like a rubber, but very hard rubber. And down there you have some LED lights on the center console, some storage space around here, plenty of storage space. And you have the USB-C and a 12-volt port, super useful. USB-C here, you can send it from charge to charge or info connectivity. Let me go inside, close the door, and I can adjust the seat in my relaxing position. So look at this, and then visibility outside, perfect visibility, nothing to say, because you know this A pillar, it's a little bit higher, like a corner, and you have very good visibility around the windows, and I like that very much. Good visibility in the back there, no blind spot almost. You can see the seats one more time. This is the armrest, storage space, plenty of storage space. Here you have also wireless charging, 2 cup holders. You have this button for the cameras, physical button. I love the fact that you have so much physical buttons and controllers, even on the steering wheel. That's easy to use and adjust different settings. We will go in a second to the multimedia and all that stuff, but let me finish here. I like this Iceland in the air because you have your hands here resting. You have the auto hold button. You have the selector, the gear selector. From here you press this button, you activate the cameras. It comes with this 360 degrees camera from Kia, which is really good, and you can see from every angle, side angle, back angle. Plus you have the 360 degrees cameras. You can rotate the car and see what's happening around it. So very good resolution, pretty good quality. Here we have also this EV button, starting button, and here you have ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. So all these buttons are here, and even though this is made in suede or microfiber or something like that, they have ventilation on the seats. This is pretty impressive. Usually most of the car with ventilation have leather or at least some kind of leather. GT line writing there on the dash, it looks good. And also it looks good, these vents and the ambient light integrated into the center console. Here we have the controller for the climatic system, so you can switch between climatic system or navigation shortcuts. So how smart is that? And then here you press this and you have the glow box, a huge glow box with an LED light inside there. Steering wheel, it's manual adjustable, forward, backward, up, down, just like that. Look at this, and you can lock it from here. Here's the button for driving modes. From here you change different driving modes, from snow, eco, normal, sport, and my drive. You can customize. This is pretty cool that it's here. It's easy to use. I love this new trend steering wheel, flat, and then you have this super grip here. Really nice steering wheel, good quality in the same ecological leather. Physical button here to change and adjust different settings, adaptive cruise control and all that settings, lane assist. And here you have also some buttons to set up the multimedia. You have those pedals to somehow change the recuperation, so you can kind of recuperate more energy or less energy. So you can see in the corner will appear. So yeah, this is quite fine. Also, let me change this. You can also customize, I will show you in a second. You can also customize here, for example, change what you would like to see in the front, but sadly you still cannot see the map. I wish to see the full map, but the screens look good. This screen is also tilted to the driver, which I like very much. This is what I like to see. And then in the middle you can see the driver assistance systems information. You can also customize to see the consumption here, and also the traction, the power, and the graphic and so on, but it's not super customized. But I hope in the future we can see some more information on the cockpit. Also here on the right side we have the multimedia with the new software. Probably you already know it. It's good, it's responsive. You can see so many informations here. Sport, even the sport life scores and stuff like that. The meteo. Here are all the settings of the car. If you go to change the language, where are the settings? Here on the general settings we can change this language because I think it's in French. Yeah, so we can put it in English so we can understand a little bit better, and then we put it back to French in the end, because it's in Brussels. People here speak French or Dutch, like from Netherlands. So here you have the vehicle settings. The car has so many settings. You probably see this multimedia system from other Hyundai cars or other Kia cars or other Hyundai cars, because they kind of share the same thing, because the software is a little bit different, but otherwise it's basically kind of the same. They kind of share the platforms and the technology. So you can see here, go through those settings quite easy. And you have plenty of settings, from lights to seats to doors and so on. There are so many settings. The seat settings, the light settings. I don't want to go in too many settings right now, but as soon as I get the car a little bit longer, I will go to all those settings to give you more information. The battery condition, this is one important here. You can activate the battery conditioning, which is very useful because you can warm the battery before you leave. Utility mode, smart regeneration. You can choose between strong, medium, or slower, smooth deceleration. Plug and charge. This is a super useful thing in the future. You just go to the charging station, you put it in, and it works. So I hope this will be implemented for all the cars manufacturers in the future. Going back here, what is important to know, it's like the EV info. You see it is the navigation, which is the latest navigation from Kia. It works quite fast. It's also used and shared with the Hyundai. It's kind of the same. And also, if you want to go to the charging station, which is really important, you go here, you go to EV charging stations, and the car will search for you the closest EV charging station. And you just go like that and you try to search it, and you see you have around you all the charging stations. And because the car can charge at super fast charging stations, you can choose one fast and then set the destination, and the car will definitely go there. You see, and it's loading fast. It has traffic. You see with red, it's where is traffic, a lot of traffic, no traffic, or something like that. So that's quite nice, quite convenient. Good. Anyway, what it's interesting for me to see is that if you delete this route, where is it? Reroute? No. Let me try something else. Let me go here to search, and I say like, I want to go to Bern in Switzerland. 9, no, Bern. Press OK, and then it search for Bern, Switzerland, and then press Bern. I want to see if the car is able to find the charging stations until there and charge automatically, or show me the stops. So I set it up, and now we wait a little bit. Come on, man. Need a little bit of time to probably search for the charging station and for the route. And you can see the map, it shows you. Yes. Would you like to stop an EV charging station? Yes, I want to stop at EV charging station. They ask you because it's too long. You want to stop on the road on charging station. You can see the map, it's also on satellite mode. This is cool, but it's also, it shows you a normal mode. But if you go farther away, it shows you the satellite mode. Oh, so cool. And you can see, this is what I want to see. I want to see when the car is calculating for me and it stopped me at charging stations. So you saw on the route, it tell me where to stop, for how long to stop, and how much to charge. This is so convenient. This is something that I want to see. Up here, by the way, is the mirror, which you have good visibility. You have some LED lights up here. You have this opening panoramic glass roof, big mirror, vanity mirror with LED light, huge vanity mirror. And yeah, that's it, guys. I don't know if I cover everything. Here is also a speaker, by the way. I don't know if I show you, and also there in the corners, and you have also a head-up display directly on the windshield, which is also anyway enough to have this digital cockpit. Guys, I hope the video was useful. I hope you get some useful information from here. The last thing that I want to show you is what is under the front, if I can open it. I think it's open already from before, and then we can end up this video. So let me turn around the camera. I think this was open from the beginning, so just like that. So here is this plastic plate with EV6, which look cool, look really sporty. And then you have this huge amount of space. It's really big, where you can put the cables or wherever other items you want to put in the front right here. So yeah, pretty practical EV with plenty of space. So probably one of the most practical electric car in this class. So I will close this trunk after. So guys, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get some useful information from here. If you still have questions, ask me down below. Also, as soon as I get the car for a proper test drive, proper review, I will do it. So stay close to see more information about it. See you soon in the next one. See you guys. Bye.